back on MLB The Show 20. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these breaks. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night out there, staying inside and staying safe. Well, well, it's nighttime. You stay inside. They have curfews. Get caught outside, get a $500 fine. The world is in a standstill. Europe becomes the epic center of coronavirus. No, it's tough times out there for people. People not working, staying home, kids out of school. You just gotta keep pushing forward. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. No matter what it is, everything takes hard work and dedication. And eventually we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, maybe a month from now, 2 months from now. Hopefully sooner than later. Let's get this game crack-a-lack in here. Cracking, crack-a-lacking.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Win, 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 loss, win, loss. Sucks. Some like it hot. Today's game, you can choose from many different batting, pitching, and fielding show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Gio Gonzalez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every inning.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roberto Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Play ball. He's out. Out.
Digging in, Richard O'Neill. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Richard O'Neill. Hey, let it rip one time. Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Grandal rounds third and is digging for the plate. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
Hey, that's just an incredible play right there from one of the best second basemen in the game. Great job going to his backhand, but you know what? It's the release that makes all the difference on this play. With the speed getting down the line, he had to throw super fast, get rid of it super quick, and he did just that. Any slower with the exchange, and that guy was looking at beating that out.
Moncada. Come on, Moncada. Let's go. Let's get it going.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Come on, Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Hey, nice and patient.
The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Right to the shortstop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next.
Where's that first now?
Man on first. And 2 outs.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line.
And that's gone.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of...
That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Out.
All set for the start of the inning. So striding in, Roberto Perez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Neill is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Play ball. Out.
Standing in, Richard O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. O'Neill stands at first with one out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Runner goes for second. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mercado makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit.
And didn't expect that idiot to hit the ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Stepping in, Richard O'Neill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field.
You're going, you're
and
going.
the two-out threat will not come to pass as the end.
I guess they're playing.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back.
Plain and close.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Ronaldo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound. Striding into the box, Richard O'Neill. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch on its way. This is in the air to left field. Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready now for the White Sox, Richard O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Man.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
Now batting, Richard O'Neill, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and the runner will score from second, and both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Left the buttons so you can just press it.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
And we'll have to leave it
Wow,
there.
you're saying the same thing like you said in 19.
One.
About Lindor. Or was it 18? One of them. 18. I think it said it in all 3 of them.
Ready now, Richard O'Neill, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Popped him up. Perez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Turn into the clubhouse.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
250, 667, 250, 750, 250, 500, 333, 500, 800, 250. Jacksonville Generals.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox.
Games.
Josh James will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Play ball.
So coming to the plate, Richard O'Neill. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Fastball. Bro, late on that one. Come on, O'Neill. Can't be late.
Ready? Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
Early on that one.
This will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Play ball.
Hard enough to get.
Leading off the inning, Richard O'Neill. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Quintana. No hits to this point.
Lorenzo Quintana.
This is in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors in a row. At the plate, Richard O'Neill. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Swing and a liner.
Oh, you drove that one.
And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 3.
Next up for the Stros, Lorenzo Quintana. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3. That's ball 4.
Made a grave error.
Now at the plate, Richard O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Slide.
The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
It isn't like 10, so
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 now.
It was ridiculous that they beat it so bad we couldn't even get a run across.
Afternoon baseball.
Our pitching sucks.
Jose Urquidy gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Now to the plate, Richard O'Neill. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Come on, O'Neill, got to do better next time.
3.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken. Up next for Chicago, Richard O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
This is on the ground over to first. And he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
On now, Delmonico.
At the plate, Luis Robert.
Get out, so that's a good thing. Luis Robert.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-2. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Correa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Oh, what the fuck?
Add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Why does idiot stop there? Why did he stop? Dumbass. Why didn't he continue running? Why did he?
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, Nicky Delmonico. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
What the hell? The guy's slow as shit.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in, Luis Robert will look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him,
get a sack
especially
fly,
with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Go back, you piece of shit. What are you doing?
Reddick is there. Let's see if they try it. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
That ball wasn't too far.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leury Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So digging in now, Yoan Moncada, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a...
Straw.
Stepping into the box, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now, Richard O'Neill. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
What's the play ball?
Standing in, Miles Straw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip.
Coming to the plate now, Richard O'Neill. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Come on, man. I see it. Drive it right here.
First pitch on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Tucker has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the... So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
That just sucks, man, because you got to turn around to try to play the ball. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they fucked up the fielding so bad.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Usually,
got a hit
the
in
19th guy would turn around.
Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Neill is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Let's play ball. He's out.
10-2 the final in this game. The White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Rodon earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
15 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
MLB The Show's Cup. Justin Verlander gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that...
Stepping into the box, Richard O'Neill. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Richard O'Neill.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Hey, need you right here, kid.
Set to get his day started, Zach Collins. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Tucker is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Now in the box, Luis Robert. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's Yohan Moncada. His line against Justin Verlander. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Straw is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up. Stepping up to the plate, Richard O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Why did he stop?
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's
actually
a good
put
time
Heidi
to discuss
in the
their
dugout.
offense, which has been
She's
a real source of
buried in a
pride for
corner
this club.
somewhere.
Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense.
One out now in the Houston third, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
What's the play ball?
Digging in, Richard O'Neill. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's the fucking top of the 5th inning, and they got 11 runs.
Force out, and the inning
2
is
or
over.
3. Like, what the hell is the pitch Chicago pitching doing, man?
And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3.
Why do every team that I go on suck balls?
Into the box, Richard O'Neill.
Pitching is
Will
bad.
swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Richard O'Neill. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Digging in now, Zach Collins.
The batter, number 38.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game.
Robert.
Here it is, the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And there are runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up now, Danny Mendick is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 14-6 is the way this one ends. The Stros put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today.
That's just terrible. I'm getting blown out, man. Well, of course, we're facing some decent teams. The Astros is a pretty good team. They got a great record. . Tigers.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Daniel Norris gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season. What shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
In now, Richard O'Neill, runner in scoring position with Sergan.
O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Norris has registered more than 80 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
The center fielder.
So stepping in, Leury Garcia.
Come on, Garcia.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
So much for that.
Striding in, Richard O'Neill. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, one away.
Play ball.
All right, here we go.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
O'Neill.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
And not in time as the run scores.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. A pause, and the 0-2. Got him.
And he
so
goes
the damage
down on
winds up
strikes
not
again.
being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. White Sox pick up just...
Your attention, please.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked.
Let's go now. One time.
Leading off the inning, Richard O'Neill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Richard O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it up.
And the throw is in time to
That's
get
some
him
bullshit.
to the side.
Damn, you telling me that guy is that fucking slow that he couldn't make it to second?
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Into the box now, Richard O'Neill, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hit out towards second, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Play ball. 3.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 3 for 11. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder.
I'm not looking up by the
wall.
Gone!
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that...
So starting forward now, Richard O'Neill will start things out in there after the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Leury Garcia.
And there he goes towards second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Play ball. Heat base.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
Richard O'Neill.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Damn.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
C.J. Cron.
Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Neill is there, 2 down.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Richard O'Neill. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Stewart
retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Cameron Maven, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Right fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Play ball.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jay Spry gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Well, I said played a nice game, and the series ended. Trying to the clubhouse. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. I would be really appreciated if you could help me get to 1,000 subs, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you know every time I'm streaming.